Hello everyone and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Stella speaking. It has been an excellent week so far for everyone who is following Xtreme Trader. Regardless if you are following the free signals on YouTube or you are a member in the Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals group on Telegram, you have made profit with Xtreme Trader. Let me just of course start as usual with the Xtreme Trader Premium Forex Signals group on Telegram. So this is the premium group, and as we can see, these are the signals that we have sent last March 18, March 2021 Monday. As we can see, very small loss compared to the good profits that we have made from the other signals, which has secured a good profit for the members on that day. Then on Tuesday also, we started with a very small loss, such as 11 pips only, compared to the very good profits that we have made. EuroCAD have made 50 pips of profit. Also, Euro NZD 20 pips of profit, as we can see. So for sure, the members have made so far good profit with the signals. Even if they are following only take profit number 1, they still have ended the 2 days with a very good profit. I'm very excited for that because we are having so many setups are almost completed, and very soon, within few hours, we will send out these signals, and I'm really excited for the results of this week. I think it's gonna be a very good week for everyone. So of course, if you wish to join Xtreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You will find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. And now let's begin with the free signals on YouTube for the followers, and let's see what they have made so far. As you can see, the pound USD has reversed exactly from the level I have mentioned to start buying the pair at 1.31417, and the pair has went straight to the take profit level, making exactly 130 pips of profit. AUDUSD is kissing the take profit level and has reversed exactly and precisely from the level where we have mentioned to start buying this pair. Currently running in 93 pips of profit. Within few minutes, it's gonna be 107 pips. The gold also has reversed exactly from what I have mentioned to start shorting the pair, and went in total of 250 pips, and currently running in 123 pips of profit. Excellent, excellent. Meanwhile, the other signals haven't been triggered. I think, yes, USDCAD is still ranging at the entry. It has reversed actually on the entry, which I have mentioned, and went in total of 53 pips of profit, but currently retesting the same level again. USDJPY has exceeded the take profit level by far, so many pips. I mean, didn't even touch or think to touch our buy level. USDCHF also did not reach our buy level. So anyway, even the Euro USD, of course, it has went to the take profit level without touching the sell area. So let me now tell you what we can do next with these pairs, and let's of course, as usual, start with the Euro USD. So regarding the Euro USD, it's actually going to be still valid for the short. However, we will just adjust the level of where we can start shorting this pair. The first thing I want to do is actually to delete the old signal, and let me tell you exactly what we can do next with this pair. First of all, my friends, always you have to start analyzing the chart by looking at the bigger time frame. Go to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, what we can see here is very clear previous support zone, which has been broken out from with this strong bearish breakout candle, and right now we have here two strong attempts of a resistance, which means that the market has actually failed to break out from that level of a previous support. Now, remarkably actually, we have here actually 4 attempts, because this is the daily chart, and each candle represents a whole day of attempting to break out from that level of a resistance. Second of all, we had here on Thursday and Friday and Monday and Tuesday, we had here, my friends, 2 strong bearish candles. Meanwhile, Tuesday has been closed with actually a very small blue candle, indicates that there must likely a pressure from the sellers or the bears to push the market down. So I believe that upon the pressure from that resistance trend line exactly like that, we can see that the market actually is respecting that level of a resistance trend line, and most likely upon the pressure from that downtrend, and since we are having only one single attempt of a previous support number 1, we can expect from the market to continue the fall to create the double bottom pattern or support number 2. most likely there will be a double bottom pattern created right here. So therefore, I believe that the Euro USD is going to be good to be short as soon as possible. Also, we have to add to that pressure that the market right now is entering this channel, and as you can see, is getting more narrow. Exactly like that. Let me just make sure. Yes, exactly just like that. So the pair is reaching what we can call a bottleneck, which means it's getting now tied in this narrow area, and after that, most likely, upon the pressure from the bigger downtrend or resistance trend line, the Euro USD will continue the fall. So after analyzing all of that on the daily chart, let's now move to the weekly chart. So we have confirmed that the Euro USD most likely is going to be good for the short. Now the question is where exactly we can start shorting the pair. Now all we need to do is simply move into the 4-hour time frame and look at the bigger at the entry. Now the bigger picture has been confirmed on the daily chart. Now let's first identify the strong real resistance levels, and let me just tell you that exactly right here lies the strong resistance level. Now the question is why. Let me tell you something. So here we had a strong key support level which has been broken out from. Checked. Second of all is, let's look at the real level of the resistance, which is exactly right here and right here as well. These two tails, these 2 wicks right here represents the real level of the resistance. Let me just zoom in. Exactly. So here is the resistance level, and here, my friends, we had a false breakout, and then the market has went again all the way up to the same level of the resistance and created here another 2 attempts of that resistance. And again, we can see that this is exactly where the market has been struggling to break out from. So upon the appearance of that false breakout right here, we can assume that the Euro USD most likely is going to continue the rise towards that resistance level, and also is going to match up with that resistance trend line, and after that is going to continue the fall, which means we have to wait for the Euro USD to rise to another almost 30 bips before we can start shorting it. And the target, my friends, is going to be right here, the nearest strong key support level to our entry. Meanwhile, the safe zone is ranging only till the peak of this strong resistance level right here at 1.11214. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal for the Euro USD. And again, please, my friends, don't ever place any pending orders. Don't open the trade randomly just because it touched the level. Make sure that you are waiting for the right entry, for a price action to confirm that this pair is going to continue the fall upon the pressure from that resistance trend line. If you have seen any strong bullish candle right here appeared above our entry level, then please close this trade immediately with loss. Always make sure that you are waiting for the right moment to open your trade. Anyway, that's everything for the Euro USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so again, I'm very happy to see the Pound USD reversing exactly from what I have mentioned to start buying, and went in 130 pips of profit. Of course, my friends, this is the power of patterns. We had right here the inverted head and shoulders, which has indicated that the market most likely is going to continue the rise. But now the question is what we can do next with the Pound USD. What's the next movement? First of all, delete the entire old signal. And again, let's start analyzing properly. Let's move to the daily chart. Alright, now on the daily chart, what we can see right here, my friends, is actually as previous support exactly right here. So this was the previous support, and it seems to me like the pair has managed to break out from that level of previous support. It's now above it with 17 pips. However, entering with the buy order right now is going to be a bit risky, because remember, this is the daily candle and we still have 18 hours for its closure. So there is a chance that this candle might actually close as a pin bar, right? Still, it's not confirmed the direction of this candle or this market. Now we need to use the power of trend lines to identify where exactly we can start shorting or buying the Pound USD. So let me just begin by telling you something. The first thing that we can notice right here actually is we had right here a broken supported trend line. Exactly just like that. And we can see that the Pound USD is almost approaching that level. So this indicates that since we had right here a broken support trend line, we can expect from the market to continue the rise for about 30 pips just to complete the retest of that broken support trend line and after that it's going to continue the fall. But however, let me just tell you, the pound USD most likely is going to be good to be bought exactly right from that level of a previous support, exactly right from here, which means we have to keep shorting the pound USD till it reaches that level of a previous support, and which means it's going to continue the fall for about 119 or 20 pips before we can start buying the pair. So the pair is eventually rising, but however, since on the daily chart it seems like the pair is going to take a long time to the fall, now we need to start shorting the pair. You can call it like a scalping the pair. The idea here is, my friends, I cannot really give you the signal to start buying the pound USD again after it reaches that level of a previous resistance. I cannot give it right now because it's going to take a while. It's going to take actually a lot of pips to reach that level. So what I believe is going to happen is like this. Right here at 1.33162, we are having here the nearest strong support level to this bearish breakout candle. I believe that the pound USD is going to continue the fall or to start the reversal upon the pressure from that previous support, and is going to continue all the way to fall all the way right here to that previous resistance. There exactly we are going to start buying the pair again. So you can say that this midweek analysis, we are just going to trade the pullback, and that's it. And of course, if you wish to, you can just wait for the market to continue the fall for about 75 pips before you can start buying this pair. So let me just set right now let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the pound USD. The safe zone is going to be ranging for only 47 pips, and meanwhile the take profit level is at 105 pips. Again, keep in mind that we're just trading the pullback, so therefore please be careful, and we're just hoping for that previous support level, support trend line level, to become a new resistance trend line, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. Please don't set any pending orders. Make sure that you are placing your sell order upon the appearance of a good price action indicates that the market is good to be short. That's everything for the pound USD. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now take a look at the AUDUSD. Okay, so regarding AUDUSD, it's obviously gonna reach our take profit level, but now let's see what we can do next with this pair. Of course, let me now first delete the old signal, and let me tell you what we can do next with this pair. Now, obviously, the market has created here a very strong bullish breakout from the level of resistance at 0.74400. And we can see clearly that the same level has actually been a strong key support level. I think it's very clear and obvious that the AUDUSD is going to make another pullback, retesting the broken resistance, and then it's going to continue the rise toward the peak of the resistance right here at 0.75660. It's a very simple and very straightforward analysis. I really don't think that the pair needs much more analysis than that. We can see clearly right now on the 4-hour time frame. So actually, we have confirmed the direction first on the daily chart. Now moving to the 4-hour time frame, we just need to identify exactly our entry. So as we can see right here, that's exactly the best level to start buying again the AUDUSD. First of all, is going to be retesting the broken resistance level here as 0.74292, and right here also we can see the appearance of the small tail, which indicates a support number 1. And we have to wait for the AUDUSD to fall again all the way to create the support number 2. And if that happens, we can see that the market has actually been completing the pattern of the supported trend line. Therefore, we can expect from the market to continue there. Actually, even right here, it's gonna be a perfect match as well. So therefore, we can expect to start buying the AUDUSD exactly right from the level of the previous resistance. And the target, my friends, is going to be right here, the peak of the resistance as 0.75471, which means we are aiming approximately 119 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, this safe zone should be ranging only till the lowest level of that previous support, exactly right from here, which means the safe zone is ranging for exactly 50 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the AUDUSD. Again, I have to remind you to never place the order immediately, and just wait, please, for the price action that confirms our entry. That's everything for the AUDUSD. Let's now check the USDCAD. Now, regarding USDCAD, USDCAD actually is nothing gonna be changed about it. The pair is still valid for the buy, in my opinion. We can see that the market right now is consolidating right here on the same level of the support. But however, so far everything seems well. And actually, let me tell you something. On the daily chart, we can see the appearance right here of that reversed hammer. This is actually my favorite price action. Once I see this candle has appeared on a support level, I feel good about it, because most likely this is actually the sign that the market now is going is getting ready for the bullish reversal. So this is what we can expect from the market to make on the next move. I really hope this is how the market is going to move, and hopefully this price action won't fail me. So I think no need to change anything about the USD CAD. Let's skip now to the next signal or the next pair. Let's take a look at the USDJPY. Of course, USDJPY is just rising and just growing more and more. I mean, the growth right here is non-stop. I mean, if we check the monthly chart, this strong bullish candle is not stopping. If you remember, my friends, I told you last week that we had right here a resistance trend line which has been broken out from, and most likely the USDJPY won't stop the rise until it reaches the peak of the resistance exactly right here at 125.145. So therefore, we just need to find where exactly we can start again buying the USDJPY. It's actually a tough one. So let's go now to the daily chart, and all we need to do is now scroll more to the left to find a strong support level very close to the current price. So let me just scroll more to the left, and sure enough, check this out. 1 second, I forgot to untick this one, and I just need to mark the strong support level. Check this out, my friends. So right here we had a very strong key support level, which has actually been also a strong key support level right here, and the market has made a false breakout exactly from that level of a previous support. The candle is just like 50 or 60 pips far from the current entry, which means this is all what I can do actually for the USDJPY. We have to wait for the pair to fall all the way toward that level of a very strong support level before we can start buying the pair. I mean, really, the USDJPY right now is very I'm not feeling good about analyzing the pound USD at the the USDJPY at the moment. It's just rising. It's just continue the rise, and it's not stopping. And that's really annoying for the analyzers, because it's really tough to tell what we can do exactly with this pair. So let me just now go straight to the signal. So there goes your signal, my friends, for the for the USDJPY. The target will be placed at the resistance after 167 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone is ranging for exactly 46 pips only. It's really one of the ugliest analysis I have done. It's just not, I mean, this is not what I really want to see. I love to see support and resistance and trend lines, something that you can do or analyze or base your analysis to. But this movement right here, it's just like, it's not giving us any good entry, honestly. You don't know at any moment the price can crash. I mean, it's not really the best market to be traded on. Anyway, that's everything for the USDJPY. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now move to the USDCHF. Alright, so regarding USDCHF, it's actually better than the USDJPY. At least now we can see something. If you remember, my friends, I told you that we can start buying the USDCHF exactly right from that level, and the market right here is going to respect the real level of the resistance. Please check the weekly analysis. This is exactly what I have said, and that is thankfully exactly what has happened also. The market has reversed exactly from the level of the real resistance right here, which means the buy level from here is no longer valid. So let's see what we can do next with this pair. Most likely right now, after the appearance of the real level of the resistance, or sorry, I mean after the reversal upon the pressure from the real resistance, most likely right now the USDCHF is going to continue the fall. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here that the market has created a strong resistance level. Let me just show it to you exactly like that. So first of all, we have right here a support, a resistance level, and right here also we have another resistance. So most likely we can expect from the USDCHF to rise to another 17 pips, reaching the same level of that previous resistance, and after that it's gonna continue the fall. Let me now move to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we can see clearly that the market has made the reversal right here, and it was also a previous support here and here as well. Everything's telling me actually that the USDCHF is gonna be good to be short exactly right from that level. Let me now check the resistance trend line, and sure enough, we can see a perfect match. We can see that the market most likely is going to continue the rise exactly like that. Yes, the market will continue the rise till it reaches the peak of that resistance trend line, and that is exactly where we want actually to start shorting the USDCHF. And if that happens, then the target, my friends, is going to be right here, the nearest strong key support level to our entry, which means we are aiming approximately 92 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging only till the peak of the highest level of the resistance at 0.93825, which means it's going to be only 31 pips only. Let me now write the signal for you. There goes your signal, my friends, for the USDCHF. And again, don't ever forget to check the price action first before you proceed with the sell order. That's everything for this pair. Let's now move to the next pair. Let's now check the gold. Alright, now for the gold, let me just tell you something. The gold right now, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna be running in some consolidation mode for a long time. I'm not expecting at all any strong movement from the gold at the right moment. Why? Why is Stella saying that? Because let me just first of all delete the old signal, and I'm just happy to see it running so far in 113 pips. Anyway, let me just delete the old signal, and let me just show you something. So right here, we're having a support trend line, and right here also, we're having a resistance trend line. Now, the gold has actually been ranging inside these two channels, inside these two trend lines, and most likely right now is going to be trapped inside this channel, which means most likely the gold right now is going to be ranging on that level of a neutral channel. Let me just show it to you. Exactly between this resistance and that support. Exactly. I'm not seeing the gold actually breaking out from any of these levels at any time soon, until we see something confirming the results of the war which is happening right now between Russia and Ukraine. There are now some hopes for the war to calm down. I mean, maybe it will stop soon. Maybe they will just make an agreement or something like that. This is, of course, what is gonna control the gold prices. If the war has escalated more, of course, the gold prices will fly up like to the skies. But if they have reached an agreement or the war stopped, the gold prices will go down. But until then, I believe that most likely the gold is gonna be ranging on that neutral channel. That being said, we need now to look at the good level to start buying or selling the gold. Using the trend lines right now at the moment, I don't think it's gonna bring any results, because the market, as I said earlier, is ranging inside that neutral channel and doesn't really seem like it's gonna make a breakout. But however, we started the analysis by showing the price, the channel right here, right? And I told you that the gold most likely is gonna be ranging inside this channel. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, upon the price action that I can see right here and the strong support level that we have on the price of 1,900, I believe that the gold is going to continue the rise till it reaches that level of a resistance, and from that level the gold might actually be good to be short again, which means the gold right now is going to continue the rise for another 225 pips before we can start again shorting the pair. As I told you earlier, this was, my friends, the real level of a resistance, and this entire movement is considered actually as a false breakout, and that level right here is the real level of the resistance, which means this was resistance number 1, and we can expect from the gold to continue the rise till it reaches the same level of the resistance to create resistance number 2. So this is going to take a while actually, but with the gold we can expect any candle to move very fast in short time. For example, let me just go to the 30-minute time frame, and keep in mind that on 30-minute time frame, one candle has moved for about 130 pips. Another candle, I mean, in just 1 hour, the market has moved for about 200 pips. So moving another 200 pips right here is really nothing to the gold. That being said, and for the safest option for my followers, I'm giving you the signal that we can start shorting the gold exactly from the level at 1947, and the safe zone is ranging for exactly 200 pips. Meanwhile, the take profit level is ranging for about 400, exactly 400 pips, and the safe zone is ranging for 201 pips. Let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold. I believe this is how exactly the gold is going to continue the move, but however, it's going to take a while. Let's just be patient enough to have a big score, and of course, don't rush to place your sell order. Of course, always wait for the good price action that confirms our entry. So I think that's everything for the midweek analysis. I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.